Hey there, Slate Plus listeners. It's Lizzie O'Leary. Welcome to The Discourse from What Next TBD. Every episode, I sit down with smart people to talk about one big thing in the online conversation from the week. This is available exclusively to Slate Plus members. That's you if you're listening. So welcome, hello, thank you, etc. This week, we are talking with my friend and Slate colleague, Nitish Pahwa. Hi, Tish.
Hello.
How you doing?
I am okay. I think
We've dragged you into the office
okay,
today. You're
yeah.
like, okay.
I think it's more just how things are in general.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about some of how things are in the online world. On Monday, the Trump administration announced it had reached a framework, I'm using air quotes, you can see my hands, nobody else can, of a deal with China that would allow TikTok to keep operating in the U.S. We have seen this movie before. Back in April, Vice President Vance said he expected a deal to materialize before the then April 5th deadline. Then that fell through. President Trump extended the deadline for finding a buyer in the aftermath. He's done that a bunch of times. All in all, 4, I believe, since January of this year. It is also not clear that that is legal under this law.
It's not legal.
Yeah, but like
it's straight up not legal.
It's not legal, but here we are.
The Supreme Court said the ban should go through. Congress passed the law, and I mean, the Attorney General Pam Bondi just said they're not enforcing it.
So we're just operating in some extra legal place. Let's talk about what we know about this framework of a deal at this point. What do we know?
Yeah, so according to the Wall Street Journal, and I will say this is probably the most detailed, quote-unquote, framework we've had to date. Basically, it looks like there's a whole bunch of American-based investors coming in that will basically take over a majority stake in TikTok. So this will be led by Oracle. Headed by CEO Larry Ellison, a very
friend
good
of the president.
Friend of Trump's, yes. And notably, the guy and the company that was on the docket last time during the first Trump administration to be a significant player in some sort of American-centric TikTok deal.
Yes.
But Oracle will be joined here by the private equity firm Silver Lake and the venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz, another friend of Trump's, Mark Andreessen, another advisor. So, yeah. And there would basically be, they all together would make this on like stateside entity that would control 80% of the deal. A lot of the other American investors in like ByteDance, TikTok, like Jeff Yass's Susquehanna Capital, they will also retain like a lot of their stakes in the company. And then the rest would be still allowed to operate with Chinese shareholders, which is not only funny because, the whole goal was apparently to divest from Chinese ownership altogether. But apparently the terms of the algorithm, that was like the big sticking point.
Right, the algorithm is the thing.
Yeah, they kept saying, over the past few months that they, meaning the government, is that any deal would entail that we're breaking away from the secret sauce algorithm owned by ByteDance, and there would be an American algorithm stored on American data centers trained on American users, but there's going to be a Chinese stake in the algorithm as well. And we're taking part of that formula because obviously it's a very addictive and successful one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the whole thing, I'm our old colleague, John Fisher, I remember he wrote a piece last time when they were announcing the first deal, which was similar, a few different partners, but still mostly, Oracle, stateside data, all that. He was like, I mean, this just stinks. This is a clear, friend giveaway. And yeah, this deal also stinks. It's clearly a friend giveaway.
All right, that's it for now. If you want to hear the rest of my great conversation with Tish about the future of TikTok, it is on Slate Plus. Just go to slate.com/whatnexttbd and you can find all the ways to sign up. They're right there. Join Slate Plus. It's really great.